කේන් සහ විදුසිතුන්. ඊට පස්සේ අය සේ විජේ රාජසිංහ රජුලෝ කියලා 1900 ගණන් වලදී අය ප්‍රතිසංස්කරණය වුණා. ඔව් මේ ලෙන් විහාර. පස්සේ ආය 1904 දී ආය ප්‍රතිසංස්කරණය වුණා. ආය 1940 ගණන් වුණ අවස්ථා හතරක්. About 4 stages. This was renovated.
these are additions.
But originally we had only the mere caves, just caves.
Only the caves.
Just caves. Oh.
I gotta ask,
Yeah.
do you believe in reincarnation?
Rebirth.
Rebirth. Okay.
Yes.
Do you believe you've been to Earth before?
Yes.
Do you believe you were in Sri Lanka before, or do you believe you were somewhere else and this is your first time here?
Maybe sometimes, but I can't say that I had been here before. In any way, I think, and because even in my previous birth, I had been a Buddhist, I think.
How do you know?
No, just I think because I had because in this life, when I expose my life to the things that are very familiar, all the things are very familiar. So I think that I had been a Buddhist born here.
And when you wanted to
But
be
I
a monk,
can't be sure of it.
you wanted to be a monk.
Yes.
Nobody asked you.
Yes. No, never.
You wanted.
Yes.
At what age?
Here.
No, when you
What age did you want to
Became a
be?
monk.
No, when did you want to become a monk? It's amazing.
First, yes, I liked it first.
When you were young.
No, at the age of 16.
Oh,
16.
It's again.
Yeah.
Then normal.
You know,
Then at 16 you thought you would
he
become a
has to become a monk and got the permission from parents, and he also liked it, and so I liked it very much. Maybe because of the experiences of my previous life. That is why I say whatever I have exposed to this world, what comes from my previous lives.
So when you were in New Zealand, right?
Yes.
So you were spreading Buddhism in New Zealand.
Yeah.
What was that experience like compared to Sri Lanka, spreading Buddhism to a country that's not Buddhist?
Mostly I didn't work with the Australian Buddhists, Australian people. I had to work with even the Sinhalese people who are just domiciled over there, India. So that was not that much difficult to me to just to propagate and do the things. It was somewhat easy for me just with the Sinhalese people, but especially the younger ones, with the younger generation, I had to do the things in English because they cannot speak Sinhala. So that is that, and that also not that much difficult to, the same thing I spoke with them, nothing more, but did some sort of meditation with them and mindfulness a little bit, and just the other things like of sutras, what I get from sutras, and doing discussions with them, and holding Buddhist talks with them. Same thing.
This is one last question. In this world today, that it feels like people are becoming less spiritual. How do we get more of our youth involved in Buddhism and the teachings and practices of Buddha? Where does that start?
Yes, but the thing is that in Sri Lanka, normally when we work with Sri Lankan people, Sri Lankan Buddhist people, we are doing the same thing, doing the traditional things really. Not we are not going into the deeper stages of Buddhism, but the mindfulness meditation. The meditation is the only way to understand himself and the world. So we have to discuss and do the things, get the experience from mindfulness meditation, and to do the mindful meditation, to teach the others. Because if one can understand the mind, so the better things and the best is the understanding one's mind, the states of one's mind. So the best way is doing meditation, doing mindfulness meditation, because it is now most of the foreign monks, especially Ajahn Brahm, Ajahn Chah, so they are very famous meditative teachers. So they have advised that that's the only way to understand, not understand Buddhism. Just understanding Buddhism means understanding oneself.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
What for understanding Buddhism?
Yeah, right.
Just should come to once. So
Yeah.
understand myself is understanding Buddhism.
Right.
Buddhism is me.
That's it.
Finally, it comes to me.
Right.
Absolutely.
So people fight for Buddhism and all that, and why do fight?
Yeah.
Because it is with me.
Right.
That is fighting with me.
That's a good idea.
That's a great answer. Thank you for that.
Yes.
You get it.